Hi guys, this is attorney Marina Shepelsky, the founder of Shepelsky Law Group, New York-based immigration firm working with all the 50 states. And today's video is to answer the most frequently asked questions about U.S. immigration. What is a green card? A green card is an indication, meaning you have the status of a lawful permanent resident. You can stay, work, and live in the United States for as long as you want, basically. And you get a green card, which is not even green anymore. It's like pinkish. And it's a card that says the date you became resident, when it expires, and even though the status is forever, it's permanent, you can lose it if something happens. So that's why they ask you to do fingerprints, biometrics every 10 years. So there is an expiration date on the card, but remember, it's not the expiration date of the status itself. What is USCIS is another question. USCIS is U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service. They went through name changes several times. It used to be BCIS, the Bureau of Citizenship. It used to be INS when I came to America, and some other names in the past, but right now it's called USCIS. It's the main government agency of the United States that handles immigration questions. People who are becoming green card holders and U.S. citizens. So they will look at your applications for non-immigrant visas, but usually for immigration stuff, okay? So people who want to come here and work, people who are refugees, filing for asylum, work visas, work green cards through family, green cards through work, all of that stuff goes through the USCIS agency. They have service centers and they have field offices and issue cards like green cards, work permits, advanced parole cards, and other things like I-94 letters that say you have asylum status. They have asylum offices, that's just special USCIS offices that only handle asylum. And then they have field offices. Field offices, there's a lot of them because that's where the officers who interview people for green cards usually work. And, you know, depending on where you live, there's usually a field office near you. So you could always look that up by your zip code on uscis.gov. By the way, if you have anything in process right now with USCIS, I highly recommend you open your own My USCIS account, and you will get notifications, and you can get a lot of information right from your personal account with USCIS, and you can change your address in there as well, and e-file things like upload forms and pay for them and so on. Okay, I already explained what a lawful permanent resident is. It's somebody who can live and work and pay taxes in the United States, and they won't have to be, you know, leaving or getting deported or anything like that. But you can lose your status if you get arrested and convicted of something super serious, or if you stay out of the United States for too long. What is a conditional permanent resident? Well, if you get your green card through something like marriage, that's usually something that leads to a 2-year conditional green card. The condition is that you remain in that marriage, that you stay married. Also, if you get an investment petition for a green card approved, that's usually conditional as well. So a conditional permanent resident is somebody who can lose their permanent residence if the conditions to their permanent resident don't continue to be satisfied. I don't know if I explained that well, but there it is. Why would a green card application be denied? That's a common one. For many, many reasons. The major reasons why a green card application, an application for lawful permanent residence, would be denied is a crime and a conviction for a crime. Bad moral character. Like if you've been arrested many times and every time it's dismissed, it's not really a crime problem, but you are being arrested over and over again. It's a bad moral character problem. If you owe money for taxes, that's a moral character problem. If you've been married to more than one person at a time, that's a moral character problem. If you did marriage fraud, you're going to get denied for a green card, even if it's in the past. like 3 years ago, your application was denied for marriage fraud, and now you're trying to get a work visa, or like your son turned 21 and he's a citizen and filed for you, the denial based on marriage fraud will keep you getting denied over and over again. If you lied in your forms, misrepresentation or fraud in the forms themselves, even now or in the past, like you've had other things you filed for, even for your visa to come to the United States. If you lied in your visa to come to the United States and you filed for a green card now, they could catch it and deny it. And there are many, many other issues, like if you were a terrorist or you said you were somebody else. That happens. People try to offer themselves to be something else they're not, a different name, lying about addresses, lying about living in different places at different times. So those are all reasons to be denied for a green card. Finally, what is a biometrics screening? Almost every immigration form and even non-immigrant visas will now require you to go into USCIS benefit center, they call it, and do your fingerprints, and they will take a picture of you to run through their many databases and see if your face matches anybody that's being sought, like terrorism lists, criminal lists, Interpol. So biometrics is fingerprints and face recognition technology that United States Citizenship and Immigration Service and Department of State use to see if you're a person worthy of getting a visa or a green card or US citizenship. I hope this video was helpful. We'll do more like this in the future. Become a subscriber. Give us a like if you like this video. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.